Good morning, guys. I am back. This video slash stream is going to be a story time stream where I'll talk about my little trip to LA and whatnot. But Twitch chat has requested, so we'll start off. We'll take a quick look at this. Basically, this is the part of the upcoming patch that I'm hyped for. I'm not a stats guy. I'm sure some of you are sweaty in chat. You're hardcore. You want those ancient rights and all that. You're hyped for that. Good for you. I'm nothing against that though. I feel like this patch appeases both types of players. You know, the filthy casual like me and the hardcore players. So this is the part where I'm excited for, because I can't give you details. I can tell you that we had like a little session, and it was awesome. Okay. It was awesome. It made me feel, I can tell you this, I told this to everybody that I met there. It literally made me feel like a little kid again. Like a little kid playing with a new toy. And it's great. Alright, so you guys can read the skills, right? Yourself. I can tell you right away, there are many potentially game breaking, maybe too strong a word, like really strong units out there that receive the 2A. Let's go instead of secondary, 8 syllables. Let's go with 2A. Yeah, 2A. Instead of saying secondary awakening, let's go with 2A. Yeah, the many users receive the 2A, and a lot of them are very strong. But I'm gonna make this guy. It's not even a contest. This guy was the guy I started off with, right, bro? If there were Randy, maybe I might be torn in between. You know, but for the first batch, definitely going with bro. Hey, Daiki, thank you for the 36 months. That's 3 years, man. Thank you. If you go into details here, it would in this developer notes, it would seem that you need a max skilled unit at max level to be able to secondary a 2A it, and then to skill it up, you can't use the normal ones. You have to use the. So that's something I wasn't aware of. That's reviewed in this notes. I don't know if that's finalized or not. Or will there be changes to the game with regards to something like this, where maybe Devilmons will be more accessible. There'll be more newer ways to get Devilmons so that to ease the process of skilling up. I'm not sure about that. Yeah, but what I can tell you. You know, details aside, yeah? Details, by the way, Raul only needs a few, because he's the one with the least skill ups, but, the details aside, yeah? It's still great. These are 3 stars, and if they follow the trends like, you know, some of the games that do this, okay? These 3 stars will be Nat 5 equivalents, or slightly stronger, so it's definitely worth it, you know. And you read through details, you see some things with the warbears too. I'm sure. So besides Ro, some of you perhaps caught the warbears, the crouch thing. Yeah, I don't know if this is worded the way it is, okay? But max HP 20%. Max HP is not your base HP. You know that, right? Max HP means this is stupid. This max HP actually means, like, for example, you're running Ramagas with 40,000 HP. When a skill says max HP, yo, when it says max HP, it does mean the total. So if you're running a 45k Rama, yeah, and then maybe you pair it with Gani or some toxic thing like Jamire, you're looking at potentially, we did the math, right? I think I did the. It could be, but we're looking at something like 100k clean shot or something like that. Yeah, something crazy, you know. But crazy is fine. Yeah, to me, I'm very happy for this. I want to talk freely about it. I'm very happy with this because Summons War is a game that I started out with. My whole YouTube career, I started out with, even though I play other games now. You guys know I play Epic 7, but even though I play other games now, this is always a game that I was hoping that would be able to play for a long time more. And to me, this patch is like a second life Even though, you know, Secondary Awakening, yeah, it's like a second life to the game, and I'm really excited about that. Yeah, I'm not gonna go into details into all these stats and all that. I mean, you can read it yourself. I'm sure it's pretty easily comprehensible. It's fairly basic. I can tell you that I'm really excited about this, having looked at the build. That's right, and seeing them in actual action. So I am super duper excited about that. Yeah, that's right. And it's coming soon. For those of you who don't follow me on Twitter, you should. Okay. There's a lot of latest updates that do their photos and whatnot. If you followed me on Twitter, you would have known that I had a crazy summon session. I'm going to talk about it right now, where I ended up with a Bulwark. Where's that guy? Yeah, we ended up with a Bulwark. Where is he? We're not gonna do the Bulwark video today. I want to save it for an actual video. It's not skilled up yet. Yeah. And day one of the trip, we sat down. You know, we talked, me, J-Mag, a few of them as well. We were like, what are the units that we want? You know, what are the units that we really want? And me and J-Mag were like, Bulwark, we want that. Fire Druid, we don't have, you know, and Odin. So these are like the three main things that we wanted. And on the last day of the trip, I pulled a Bulwark. It was crazy because I had 3 blessings. I wanted to pop them all. Rika came back again and again, you know, and the first 2. First one was like Wind Paladin Rika, I think, and then the other one was like Rika and something else, and then dupes, right? But Wind Paladin was a dupe. I put it in storage. So on the second blessing, I'm like, fuck it, you know what? You want to come back again? I'll take it. I took Rika and I fed her into a blessing. And finally, you know, because Brian was sitting beside me and J-Mac opposite me, so this was the situation, right? This was the actual device, and because they can tell which is the blessing lightning. I don't really tell difference, but they're like, so every time it's like a lightning, you know, they'll be like, oh, blessing or something like that, you know. So what happened was, I used like 10,000 crystals on the last few summons. Brian was like, blessing, flipped it over. You know, I'm not, this guy's trolling me, you know, he's trolling me. Because it was pretty short duration from the Rika dupe. And J-Mag was here, and Mr. Sloth was here on this side, from Brazil, and Childish was here. So I flashed it once, and then Mr. Sloth said, yes, they're not trolling, it's a blessing. And Mr. Sloth hasn't trolled me all trip, so so when he said that's a blessing, alright, so it really was a blessing, right? And then I flashed it again, and I saw the look on J-Mac's face. He's like, motherfucker. It was like, he smiled and then a smile faded because he really wanted that unit to, and he went 30k crystals that day itself. So it was crazy. It was actually crazy. So you should follow me on Twitter. You're missing out on all these little snippets that we post up there. Okay. Also, this trip, I received a lot of things. I've got a lot of codes that I will periodically just post them on Twitter every time I post a video, or I'll just flash them during streams because they're 1 per account and it's first come first serve. I have like 50. I don't know how many of those. Yeah. And also this week I'll probably be giving away a Summons War t-shirt because I yoinked it. You know, when you go for the meetup, each of you is given one, and I yoinked another one. I'm like, can I take another one? And they're like, and then I just yoinked it and put it in my bag, and just went on my way. So I'll be giving away one of those as well. Very cool, very cool. The material is really nice. I didn't wear it yet. I touched Childish's shirt when he was wearing it, and it felt really, really comfortable. So yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Deadly Keyboard says, what's the difference between blessing and normal lightning? To date, I don't know. Yeah, but according to Brian, you can tell right away. It's like in the first, you know, when the lightning comes out, it's a different animation from the normal lightning. But after that, you can't tell. It's within the first few frames of it. So they were able to tell. And like every time there was a blessing, they were able to call it. So there must be a distinct difference that I'm not aware of. I don't summon that much. You touch Childish? Dude, Childish is actually... if you follow someone for Instagram or something, or their Twitter, right, you'll see that they posted a clip of the clip title was like, who are you carrying this year or something, and And that little gif was Childish lifting me and Javi Tons, right, from Spain. One on each arm, lifting, like literally lifting. Freaked me the fuck out. Cause, dude, I thought we were gonna play along. Listen, I thought we were gonna play along, and we were just gonna go through the motion like he's lifting us. Yeah, dude, he was like a machine, man. Like, I freaked the fuck. You know, we were supposed to do like when he lifted us, we were supposed to go like, you know, like yay or something. I literally freaked him. I was like, holy shit, am I gonna fall? Dude, man, he's actually a machine, man. Did I ask for that? Of course I did, but it's not like it's gonna happen, right? I have to wail for it, man. What did you pull with your free 5-star ticket? We'll cover that in the E7 stream. I haven't done all those yet. There's just so much to do this week. It's gonna be a content-packed week for all the games that I play. Less Dead by Daylight and Outlast and whatever else. Yeah, for the 2 gacha games that I play, okay? So it's gonna be such a content-packed week. I'm still thirsty. I literally just got off the plane a few hours ago. But I really wanted to get this out here today, while the memory is still really fresh, you know? Alright? To tell you about my experience. You know, let's just start with that. Let's just get on with that, alright? Let's start with the story time right here, right now. A sound check, by the way. Is the music too loud? I want to get this out of the way first. Is the music too loud? Or are we all fine? Are we all fine? It's okay? Thank you very much. Right. So, we're gonna do, I'm not gonna do a vlog, man, but we're gonna talk about it like this, okay? So before I start off, okay, huge shout out to to us for bringing me out there and being able to meet with all of the people that came down. It was an amazing experience. I had a lot of fun prior to the meetup as well in the Comto's office. We were just like, you know, filming stuff, streaming stuff, and it was just hella fun. And Comto's Korea, if you're watching this, the US team is actually rock solid. I'm not sponsored to say this, but they're actually rock solid, and they took really good care of us while being really busy as well. So I hope they have a chance to get a good rest because they've got more things planned up following. And yeah, I just slept all the way on the plane back. But yeah, thank you for bringing me out there. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm using this as a reminder of what I want to talk about. Yeah, the meetup and all that. Although you can see some pictures and maybe some clips, but it's more as a reminder. Okay, so let me start off in Singapore. Okay, so you know, the last time I was late for my flight, right? So this time I went early. Yeah, I went early. I don't want to miss the flight, so I went early this time, and this was the most Monka-esque moment. Okay, wait, before we go on. Okay, some of the things I talk about may be edgy, it may be pushing the borderlines, but let me just tell you right up front here. I'm not a racist person. Okay? Y'all know that, okay? If you're easily triggered, then maybe you should stop here. Because this is not a racist thing, I'm not a racist person. I'm just telling you the things that went through my head, okay? Okay, listen, hello? Okay, let's be clear here. Alright, right here, right now, we're gonna lose like half our viewers who are easily triggered. It's not. Okay, so I'm there at the airport at about 5 a.m. in the morning. My flight was early morning to fly to Japan and then to LA. So I'm at the boarding area. This is like the standard board. I'm using a stock photo because I didn't take a photo. Okay, yeah, this is like standard boarding area, and I'm like in one of these chairs, just sitting down there, or I'm sitting there, you know, legs crossed, you know, waiting for the boarding time, just, you know, tweeting and whatever not, and doing stuff on my phone. So I'm doing stuff on my phone. Everybody, it was like people just seated in a row, all just doing the same thing, you know, doing this. Everyone's just doing this, just waiting for the boarding to happen, okay? So waiting at 5 a.m. in the morning, I didn't really sleep much, and we're about to board the plane, okay? And then and then that comes on. I swear to God, I shit you not, you don't make this shit up. You don't make this shit up, okay? That shit comes on. No, listen, it's not the airport that played it. Someone played it. I shit you not, okay? That shit came on, and this was literally what happened, okay? So me and then strangers sitting beside me, we're all doing this, right? All of us did the same thing. We had this double take. We looked up, you know? We looked up, and like, you can see the thought bubbles. We're struggling right here, you know? We're like, you know, there's a thought bubble that's struggling up here. Like, oh no, you don't react that way. It's not sensitive. You should be more open to religions. But then whatever. And then you can see, you know, we're starting to dodge. You know, the ISIS dodge around. Is there a suspicious bag around or something? You know, and at the end of the day, what do you call that? you just do it the PC way. You know, you're like. The PC takes over. The political correctness takes over. You're like, yeah, now I'll take my chances. I'm not gonna actually stand up and look. I'm just gonna go back to my phone. But what the fuck, man? I mean, I thought, I know that, you know, at a certain timing maybe there are prayers, but I thought they have like a prayer room or something. So that was kind of weirdish experience. A bonka assish moment for me. See, I warned you before, okay? What we were gonna be talking about. Of course, I'm here. Spoiler alert. Nothing. Like most of the time, you know, like it's nothing, right? It's it's nothing. So yeah, went ahead and after that, a few minutes later, I managed to board the plane and. And we'll get to that. So, even though I was flying under United, thank you, Comtours, for booking this very nice flight travel arrangements for me again. I appreciate it. I really do. Otherwise, I have to sit like, you know, because you know I'm really tall. For those of you who met before, I'm really tall. So I can't really go coach because my legs will be always up against the front chair. Yeah, I really appreciate it, by the way. Hey, Games Dad, thank you for the sub. And, so even though we're flying under United, I'm flying under United to go to LA. What happens is when I do the Asia transits, it will be under ANA. It will be under All Nippon Airways. ANA is like a Japan Airways, okay? And I told you about ANA before, right? They go crazy about this here. Let me. Wait. Whoa, shit. My bad. Wrong song. This is what ANA does. Every time you board, they play this music, like you received a lifetime achievement award. You know, this music comes on, you're like, thank you, mom, I made it, or something like that. That's what ANA does. I can't play the whole music, the whole song. It's like an award song. Unfortunately, I can't play it because why? It's copyrighted. Yeah, can you imagine that? A boarding song for an airline is copyrighted. So there's that. Okay. So there's that. So anyway, this is like exactly, even though I didn't. Hey Kaniko, thank you for $5. Even though I didn't take a picture, this is exactly the seat that I was in, right? Really cool. See, there's leg room, and this thing like flattens out into a bed, so I could get really good rest on that thing. There's a TV here for whatever I want to watch. Unfortunately, there's no Avengers Endgame. I was a little bummed out by that. I was hoping to watch Avengers Endgame by not going to the theater, the cinema, and be able to watch it on the airplane, but it didn't have it. The latest Avengers one was, Marvel one was fucking Captain Marvel. Yes, it was alright. It wasn't really the best show. And then there were other you know, there were other movies there, but they were like rated R, and I didn't want to watch rated R movies on the airplane because even though it's like that, yeah, okay, even though it's like that, someone seating on this side could see what's on my screen by just glancing over, and you know, say the lady over on my right just glances over, and then there's titties there. I mean, I just want to avoid that situation where the stewardess comes over and asks me for a drink, and then there's titties on the screen or something. So I didn't want to watch any rated R shows. I ended up watching The Office most of the flight. There's The Office, you know, reruns of The Office. So yeah, on the flight. Hey, Puffy Puffy Afro, thank you for the thank you for the sub. So and then yeah, just more on the flight, right? Very good. Yeah, this is the most Monka-esque. I mean, it's one of those, you've seen airplane safety videos. You've seen those videos. But this one makes you go, really? What the fuck? Like literally, you know? Literally. Now let me take a look at it. This is the safety video, man. It's like the put on the seatbelt thing. Okay? This is that. What the fuck, man? I'm looking at this like, dude, these are Japanese, you know, like ghosts from Japanese or something. This is so Monka-esque, man. They're... Okay, wait 1 second. What are you saying? They're static? What's static? Wait. This guy's, should I ban this guy? Is he trolling me? Anyway, yeah, look at that. Isn't that so... A little kid doing that? And, the one that freaked me out, the one that freaked me out more, okay? The one that freaked me out more was, there's this little thing that pops up. There's this thing that pops up later. Look, I mean, this is a safety video, man. That made me literally go, what the fuck? And this right here. This right here. Right? This is like, this person is like in hell and he's telling you that this way to hell. This like a ghost, you know? This is like the nightmare. This is like the nightmare of Chinese nightmares, okay? These are what Chinese nightmares look like, by the way. Yeah? These are exactly what Chinese nightmares look like. This is like the pathway to hell, you know? It's so Monka-esque, right? It's... I mean, I get that this is Japanese culture or something, right? I shouldn't be so insensitive, but... I mean, come on! This is a little overboard, you know? Oh man, I look... But hey, this video though, it caught my attention. Right, I normally just ignore all safety videos, but this one actually made me watch the whole thing. I guess, you know, they achieved what they wanted to achieve. ANA achieved what they wanted to achieve. I actually watched the whole safety video because all this time I'm recording it because it was the... I'm like going, what the fuck? Really? So they achieved what they wanted to achieve, right? Alright, so fast forward. After my first, I arrived in Japan because that's how it is. If I don't fly direct to LA, I'll always transit at Japan and Narita Airport. Okay, so you gotta get off the plane and get on another plane in a couple hours, and then you gotta make your way to the other gate. You know, that's how it is. For those of you who never flew an airplane before, never had a transit before, that's what happens, right? So while you transit in Japan, you also have to go through another TSA check. Okay, you have to go through another TSA check. It's like a customs check where they screen you and whatnot. And this is the thing with Japan, okay? Again, edgy warning, okay? This is the thing with Japan, okay? You get off the plane, you follow the signs, you get to the place where they're gonna screen you, okay? And it's in the next room. So I'm here. I gotta go through the door to get screened and then out the other way to access the other gates. And those you can't see what's in the screening room, you know? You can't see what's in the screening room. So I'm there and there's two doorways, okay? There's two doorways, there's two lines that I can see. One says Premier, business class, that's me, right? You know, and first class and whatnot. So I'm like, yeah, that's the shorter line. And then there's the economy on the other side. They actually have, you know, priority queues for this and that. So of course I'm like, business class? So I go through there, the business class one, right? Because it should be faster, right? I go in, I go into that door, and the line is backed up all the way. It's like freaking half an hour line. You know why? Because I don't know, are they having like 50-year-old Paralympics going on or something? Dude, there was a whole line, like at least 50 old people in wheelchairs. Like, who? Is there a tour agency that does that? I mean, it's one of those situations where you're there and you're like, but you can't complain. You know what I'm saying? You're like, that's all you can do. That's all. you can't say, you can't jump the queue. You can't say, can you go faster? You just. All right, I see. And you see the economy like just zoom, you know? They're like so fast, you know? and me and I can, it's not just me, like a lot of people, we took the same trap too. We went in and I see people in suits with the suitcases and all that, and they're stuck there and you're like, yeah, just take out the phone, you know, and distract yourself from the line or something. So that was the transit part of from Singapore to Japan to LA, and God bless Narita Airport. I'm telling you, if you ever fly to LA, this is the one place you want to take a shit. This is the only place. Yeah, LA Airport sucks. Singapore, #1 airport in the world, sucks. This right here, my friends. This is the. You only ever want to take a shit there, or any place with things like these, dude. Okay, 1 second. Yo, what static are you talking about? I don't understand. What static are you talking about? I can't hear it though, cause it's always the I don't know where it's coming from. Should I pause the music? Is it from the music? Is it from what? Cause it's getting. Oh my phone is near the mic. My bad. My phone is near the mic. Okay, my phone is near the mic. So it could be my phone, right? So anyway, have any of you tried these before? One of these. Have you tried taking shit in one of these before? It's amazing, dude. It's amazing. Like the one time I appreciate science and innovation. This is the one time, you know, aside from phones and whatnot. You take a shit in one of these. You don't really want to take a shit. You don't really want to take a shit anywhere else. You find yourself, I mean, if you film yourself doing this, it would look gay as shit. It would look like a porn show, you know? I'm telling you, it will look like a porn flick because you're done taking your dump. You're done wiping, you know? You're done wiping, you get the bidet on, yeah? And you find yourself adjusting so that the bidet, you know, cleans your crack and all that. And if you film this and you realize you're reverse cowgirling the toilet. You're actually you're a reverse cow. Dude, but it's so good. It's so good. This is actually so. It's like, and it's warm water too. It's actually warm water. You know that? I want to get one of these in my house. It's so good. It's actually, God bless Narita Airport, okay? Keep it up, Narita. Well done. Alright, so this is one of the business lounges. Sometimes when you transit and layover, you get to go into one of these lounges. And this is the brand new one at LA by United. This is not sponsored, but just so you guys can take a look at it. It's really cool. Everything is free. You can, you know, drinks, liquor, everything, literally everything. You got computers, Wi-Fi, very comfortable chairs while you wait. Some people take a nap there. You've got like all you can eat buffet. You've got a la carte where you sit down and order food, and it's steak, pasta, Japanese food, sushi, sashimi. I don't eat those, but they have like a in-house dining as well, and it's all free because the ticket's like really expensive. And get this, dude, they even have shower suites there. Like this, look, I'm gonna show you the toilet though. Yeah, the toilets are really cool. But if you ever go into one of these and you need to take a shit, don't go to the toilets. Go to the shower suites, because they come with the toilet too. Yeah, they come with the toilet as well. Let me just show you one of these. Yeah, they got this it's very obvious. Green light means you can go in. It's very big. But this is the thing, right? This is a Narita. You get it? See this? This is a standard toilet seat. It's not Narita. Yeah, I don't take a shit here. Like, I don't ever take a shit in airports unless it's Narita anymore. Okay, but they've got, it's looking very fancy. The towels they have are very like, you know, thick towels as well, so it's, you know, it's good towels. And you know, whatever skin products they have there, it's decent as well, because it's when you take a flight, it's always, because the AC and all that it dries your skin up. So this is one of the toilets. I think I'll show you the bathroom, the shower suites actually. Yeah, so it's very big, this place, and there's not a lot of people there. Yeah, there's even, like, if you got a baby, fuck you if you do. Don't bring them on a plane, please. You're an asshole. Sorry. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Don't travel with the baby. What the fuck is wrong with you? I'm sorry. No, I'm not. I'm not. I'm actually not. Okay, so these are the shower suites, and I think there are some quiet places where maybe some people can prayer rooms or something. I don't know what they use this for, but the shower suites, right? so this guy's like, because he had to stop me there. I wanted to go into film, but he had to stop me because these are shower areas, right? And I didn't know there were people there because the place was out, because I got off the flight I got through the customs pretty early. I didn't think there would be people there. So it's like, wait, and then he leads the way and brings me over to one of the suites. Yeah, as you can see, like this one right here, there's one to the right, there's somebody in there or something. So he went there to open it up for me. And so there it is. This is the shower. You can actually shower before the flight, so you don't have to take a rush shower at your hotel, wherever you are, and then, you know, go to the, you know, even if you haven't taken a shower or you haven't taken a shit, these are pretty okay to do so, you know. And yeah, so it's a basic shower place. But look at the towels, you know, those are good towels. They're not thin, they're heavy. If they're wet, that means they're good towels. Yeah. So it comes with a toilet as well. So if you want to take a shit, if you need to, do it in the shower thing, so you can, you know, totally clean up after, which is much better than just, you know, wiping and without. I don't think the normal toilets have a bidet too, so you can't really wash too. Yeah, unless it's Narita. Yeah. Narita's still the best. So I think Korea also has these type of toilets, which is really, really nice. Yeah. So this is like the you know, again, the dining area. It's more food that I can't pronounce. What the fuck is a fritta? Is it fritta or fritta? I don't know, what is it. There's like these several little weird name stuff that you don't really, you know, it's not really common McDonald's breakfast that you see. But yeah, the food is all nice. Can't complain. It's all really good stuff. And I realized that rich people, they don't drink water. They drink water that comes with cucumber or something. Like, there's literally no plain water. There's no plain water in the place. There's no. It's always water with something. You know, cucumber water, lemon. This is water with something. I realized that. Oh no, in the shower, of course, there's water though. So yeah, that's like a really quick tour of the. I believe this is the Polaris Lounge, the brand new one in LA. To me, that's the really one of my favorite things about the LA airport only though, because LA airport is missing a lot of things that I don't like. For starters, LA airport has no smoking lounges in there. You have to finish your last cigarette before you enter the airport, and that's it. Yeah, you can't smoke in the airport itself. It's totally non-smoking, and LA airport doesn't have. Well, Narita's toilet just makes it that much better. It's just that much better. All right, because let me tell you why Narita. Why does Narita's bathroom give? Why do I rate it so importantly? Because you don't really want to shit on the airplane. Firstly, it's moving at, I don't know, fucking Mach 3. I don't know, right? It's moving at that speed. Your stomach, it just doesn't. You ate so much, it's bloated. You have to go. You go there, but your ass doesn't cooperate because you're moving at super fast speed, you know. And you just can't take a shit. And when you're laying over or transiting, you want to take a shit. And thank God for Narita Airport, all right, because that's where the layover is. All right, that's where the layover is, and that's why. All right, so when we got there, 1 second. When we arrived at LA, I stayed at this place called the Hampton Inn. Before I flew over, I googled this, and it was a 2-star. A 2-star hotel. I've never in my life stayed at a 2-star hotel. I'm not trying to flex here. I've never stayed in a 2-star hotel before. The lowest I've stayed in was a 3-star hotel. That's because my wife booked it. Because if I book, it's gonna be 4 or 5 stars, right? Because I think you go on a holiday or something, you want to go back. You want to go back to a comfortable place. You want to have a peace of mind. You know what I'm saying? Clean, have a peace of mind. So my wife, remember, the lowest I stayed was 3-star, and it was in Bangkok. Yeah, remember I told you guys that place was haunted. Remember? We knocked on the door because my wife always believes that when you go into an empty room at a hotel, you want to knock on the door to let the spirits know you're entering. We knocked on the door, and there was a lady, a female voice that actually said hello, and it freaked us the fuck out. And I felt sick that trip and had to get some injections during that trip as well. So anyway, that's my experience with hotels, right? So I've never stayed in a 2-star one before, and I was, I was pretty apprehensive about it. But I don't know how the stars work in LA, but this was pretty damn good. It was pretty. There were like no complaints. Yeah, it's 2-star hotel, but it's good. It's actually the last time I went to LA, we stayed in a 4-star. I would say it's comparable. It's comparable, literally. Yeah, it's comparable. I mean, the water is expensive though. I spent like $70 on water, just water, because they don't give you complimentary mineral water or something. You have to buy, and each bottle is like $7 or something, which you can get from like downstairs. So yeah, I mean, of course you can cross the road to go to the gas station to get like bigger bottles, but we spent a lot of time, late into the night after we're done with the day's events. We spent a lot of time just in the lobby at the bar. The bar's closed. We're just chilling there and just drinking water, drinks, whatever, till the wee hours, just chatting, catching up. Because like J-Mac, Brian, I don't get to see them every time, so we just talk a lot, do some RTAs and all that. So I spent a lot of money on water. And this is like the bathroom of the place. Like surprised, like you think 2-star, you think really shitty, but no, actually very clean, and everything was working really nicely too. And the fact that it was located really close by to Contours as well, so it made it all the more easier. So this was when I was there on Tuesday. The meetup was on Saturday. I spent so many days. I thought it was actually really busy, because every day we'll be going to the office, we'll be streaming, we'll be recording footage for stuff that Comptos can use in some videos. They're having a little series coming up. I'll be in there. It's gonna be cringy. Every single Comptos recording that I do is always cringe, but I think it's pretty funny too. I mean, some of the things, I had a lot of fun doing it. So this is like a look at their studio. It's oh shit, one second. It's like a 50, like this place, the whole setup, it's like 50,000+, man. Like so many screens and green screens, like actual green screens. And they did a lot of work though, because like today you see a setup here, tomorrow this setup could be on the other side of the room and whatnot. I posted some little snippets of it on Twitter though, so I don't have them here because this is I put this up in such a hurry. Yeah, so this is where the meetup was after we done all the recording and whatnot. It was at this place called Tom's Urban in LA Live. Initially I thought it was like a pub, a small pub, but it's actually like an indoor stadium on the inside. It's really big. Yeah, here you can see like a quick tour of the place. On the first floor, it's 2 floors. I don't know if I recorded the second floor though. It's 2 floors. So all these are, okay, look, there's Kelly. Look how short she is. She can't see what's in this. Like, she'd have to, hey, what's over here? Oh, mashed potatoes. Oh, I'm just kidding. So this is the entrance where people come in from. They would queue up out there. The thing about LA, right? It's like I was there for like 6 days total. The first 4 days were cold as fuck. They were so, dude, like some idiot on my Discord, I need to find out who was that. He said, hey YD, you know, he said, hey YD, yeah, be careful, it's hot out in LA. White girls be wearing shorts, they will tempt you, you know. They wearing tight shorts and they will tempt you, you know. And I got there, it was cold as fuck. Yeah, I actually brought only one jacket, and I brought like some shorts too, but I never wore those shorts ever, because I was wearing pants all the way. It was cold, it was like friggin' 16 degrees Celsius, 16 to 18 degrees Celsius. Most of the time, inside the office, inside the restaurant, okay, it is cold, it is warmer on the inside than outside. Yeah. But the thing is, the sun. Dude, the sun is crazy though. It's cold, but the sun, it burns you. Maybe you saw the tweet where Comp was it, or Island did, Brian did, with all four of us sitting on the couch, that one. You notice that my face is like red, right? Because the sun fucking burns, man. It's cold, but it burns. That was, that picture was taken because, sorry, we gotta backtrack a bit here. Day one, I arrived at the hotel, right? I had to go buy my, my stuff, my shampoo and whatnot. Alright, so I had to walk to the pharmacy. It was like 900 meters away. You think it's close by, you know? It's because of the 900 meter walk, I turned like 2 shades darker. Yeah, I slowly recovered. Yeah. Now the actual skin tone closer towards the weekend because I made sure not to expose myself to the sunlight that much. The sun is actually it burns, but it's very cold. It's so weird. Also at this thing, this venue, just to touch a bit more about this venue before we go on. We had SWC at the Microsoft Theater. It was just like next door. Microsoft Theater was just like next door. So I've been here before. And for the meetup, I was a little late, so I arrived a little late. And Childish was like, "You haven't got coffee yet, right?" So we went out. He accompanied me to go to Starbucks to get coffee, right? So we bought coffee, and on the way back, we had a moment. Me and Childish, we had a moment. We're just talking, walking back towards the venue. We're just talking, random stuff. I forgot what our topic was, but we were talking all the way. And I was just drinking my coffee, and we had a moment. You know that moment? Okay, let me tell you. You with your bro. You're just hanging, you're just walking. Alright? On the street. All of a sudden, dude, like a tier triple S piece of ass just walks out in front of you, dude. Like I think that, like, literally IRL Instagram filtered ass. Walks in front of you. No, it's a lady and like, with the best piece of, dude. If I could rate it, it would be tier triple S, okay? It would be overpowered, okay? And we had a moment. You know that moment where your conversation stops. It just stops, and she was walking she walked the same street for 30 seconds. We didn't talk at all. We had a moment where we did not talk for 30 seconds. That's right, that's the moment I'm talking about. Wait, let me see, can we get them in the picture? Alright, you guys know this, right? This is Make It a Butt, Chris, Brian, J-Mac, Leisha, Is It Time? I gotta pause here, see, because we're branching out to different memories too. First night, I went out to dinner. I went out to dinner with J-Mac, Leisha, and Make It a Butt, Chris, right? Brian wasn't here yet. And so we had Korean barbecue, which by the way is relatively expensive. Pricing in US is hella weird. I don't understand the way they price things there. It doesn't make sense to my Asian mind. But anyway, we'll talk about that later. So I met up with them at K-Town, to a place where they had all-you-can-eat Korean barbecue, and so we're all there, and I'm like, Chris and J-Mac are like G3, So I'm like, Leisha's gotta be lower ranked than me, right? So I can't be the shittiest. I'm the shittiest ranked in that table. She's actually G2. She's actually G2. I'm like, ah, alright. Talk about food then. Let's just talk about food then. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, but I don't understand the pricing in the States. It's so weird because, okay, if you compare the pricing in LA and Singapore, property here is more expensive. Cars are more expensive. But the food is more expensive there. What? Why would you price things, you know, it's not proportionate. The food, like we had this Korean barbecue, okay? It cost for 4 people, it's like 140-ish. Yeah? Or 150 plus tips, I'm not sure. About there. Yeah, but for that price, in Singapore, okay? Like, we would have a private room, like a traditional Korean private room with the traditional setting. And 2 ladies just waiting on us, like cooking for us as well. They do everything. Like they won't go to other tables, they're just there, you know? That's the same price. I don't understand the pricing though. It's so weird. Because I compare the house's price and it's slightly, I would say a bit cheaper there. Not really crazy cheaper, but a bit cheaper in LA than in Singapore. But the food is it's expensive. It's actually expensive. And also we had there was like an RTA tournament that was held here as well. I didn't play because they were lacking players. You know, they were lacking Guardian players for that tournament. So I filled in, and I faced up against a viewer. Fuck, I can't remember his name. I think he was from the guild. He was from the guild something as AF. Something as fuck. They had like a Supreme logo, you know, one of those unoriginal dudes. JK. Yeah. Anyway, so I faced up against him, and these were people that I met like multiple times before. I met them at the Mobile Masters, SWC, and I think even America's Cup. I can't remember. And then here I am sitting across the table trying to cleave this guy. Yeah, I'm trying to cleave him, and it works out, you know. Tiana goes, my Sean goes, and then my Zayros goes, and we failed to reset. And I got kicked out in round 1. Feels bad, man. But, you know, having said that, even if I would have moved on to the next round, it would be Thompson or Topa, so fuck it. I would have lost either way. Would have lost either way. It doesn't matter. By the way, this is Topa's dad. Topa dad, by the way, if you guys don't know him. Dude has 40,000 crystals on his account, just waiting for Topa to summon. This is like the coolest dad I've seen in Summoners War. One of the coolest dads. I've seen many cool dads, but this is like one of the coolest. Helps Topa farm. Yeah. Takes him to these events. Supports him, his kid going to SWC and whatnot. Very cool. Very, very cool. No, this is... this is his own account though. Account sharing. Oh, I don't know. I don't know what they do at home, whether or not they pass around the account for the other to farm. But everybody does that anyway, as in like, you know, what you're eating, you walk away from the table, your friend helps you press. It's the same thing. I don't think it's very cool. Really nice dad. I think they drove all the way here. It was like a couple hours or something like that. Very tall too, by the way. Topa's dad is actually like, oh, I don't know if he's taller than me. I would say he's either slightly taller or we're the same height or something like that. Really tall guy. Wait, you drove 6 hours? Yeah, 6 hours. 6 hours. So, yeah, oh, gotta go back a bit, 7:50. Sorry, guys. Yeah, this is the shirt that I'm giving. I'll be giving away. I have 2 of these. Yeah, I took XXL size, which is the one Childish is wearing, for myself because I like them loose. Because I'm not buff, so loose baggy clothes look better on me. Yeah. And I got the other one was XL size because most of you fat, right? So, so in case you win it. JK, man, hey, come on. I didn't take small. Why didn't I take small size? Because according to my demographics, there's only like 5% ladies watching me. So the chances of one of them winning actually is pretty damn low. Yeah, gotta think smart here, right? Gotta think smart here. So that's pretty much the tour of the event place. That guy over there, I think he's the guy that picks the SWC. He's like the SWC department guy. Yeah, SWC department guy. I think it's about the same rank as me though, but if I do well the next few days, I'll be higher ranked than him. So yeah, feels good to know that this guy is the guy that like the top 8. You know they pick the players for that. Yeah, it feels good. And that was pretty much it. It was a pretty cool event. I think everything was free again for this event. Like this was the entry, you know, the wristband and the stamp to re-enter the place, the venue. I'd say this is Elia. Looks like that. So very cool event. Like I said, everything was free, and yeah, every night, every day. Every day was a steak day. Every day was a steak day. There was no bad steaks. Like, dude, there was actually not a day with a bad steak. There was 0 days with a bad. There was like no days at all that the steak was bad. Everywhere I went, like it would be steak or burgers. I think the top 2 things that US does well, yeah, has to be, you know, Hollywood movies. It's like it has to be steak and burgers. I don't think, but we had a Brazilian steak there as well. It was a picanha. It was like a cut of a beef. That was good too. But I mean, we had a Brazilian steak in the US, so I don't know if that counts as US or Brazil. But yeah, steak. Basically, North America, South America. I think the cows are just better there. I think cows are just better there. Asian cows maybe suck. I don't know. I don't know the way that the most, because these are not like we specifically go to a faraway place like a Michelin star place for a steak. These are just steaks at like, oh, let's just you know, oh, Yard House, let's just go in, or Houston, or what's the place? I can't remember all the places. It's like just there, and we just go in, and they're always good. It's not like you go to a specific, you know, place that's well known for steak or something. So, yeah, I had like I had more steak in the week than I had in the whole year, I think. Yeah, because my wife, she likes noodles, so we end up eating a lot of Asian food. But I had more steak there in that week than the whole year so far. Thank you again, Countess. Mucho gracias. Really appreciate it. Brobo Cop and iRussian for Hire and Void Locker. Thank you for the sub. 30 months, 4 months. Thank you for the sub. I'm sorry I missed it. I was probably caught up. Yeah, probably caught up. So yeah, I think that sort of wraps up my LA adventure. That sort of wraps it up, right? The event was great. I got to meet a lot of people. You know, people from all over as well that were there. There were people from the Philippines there. There were people from nearby. There were people that drove 6 hours. There were people that drove 12 hours. Burke was there as well. Smelled like weed all the time. Yeah, he offered, but I didn't want. It's illegal in that state though. It's legal in LA, right? To smoke weed, so there's nothing wrong with that. Hey S-Fox, thank you for the 36 months. Good to be back. Good to be back. So again, huge shout out to Comtours USA for flying me out there for this event. Had a lot of fun, and it was a really cool arrangement to be able to check out some of the builds as well. Even though I can't because of NDA, I can't talk about them. But you know, just to be able to assure you guys that you know that it's just gonna be amazing. Yeah. I would say, dude, it's already 11th, right? When is the patch? How many of you know when the patch is coming out though? Let me just close this. When is the patch coming out? Hey, 21-6, thank you for the 17 months. Does anyone know? Because we downloaded, right? The dev notes are out. The dev notes came out when I was on the plane. Because there's a 20, you know, every time I fly from the US to Singapore to US, it's like a time traveling thing. I lose like 2 days in the air. So, I think it's mid-month. I don't really know. Oh yeah, but dude, this week is mid-month. right? Because it's currently, it's Tuesday, it's the 11th, so this week is mid-month. This week is actually mid-month. Are you guys ready? Are you actually ready? You think maybe? I think highly likely this week. Yeah, cause I think they want to push it up quick though. You'd say Friday? If it comes out this week, I'm gonna do a 24. I mean, not 24-hour stream. I'm gonna do a stream where I clear 100 energy, you know, the new energy, and hopefully at the end of it be able to get a two-way rogue out in one sitting. Yeah, and we talked about it. It's gonna be a squad stream. Yeah, and all of you watch. You know, it's gonna be a squad stream with Brian, J-Mag. We're looking for a fourth though. I think J-Mag's gonna arrange that for a squad stream. So each of us will awaken different units. We'll go for different units and do them together on stream. Commit to you know, to either we run out of energy or, if possible, awaken one of our units. Yeah. DJ says, what if it comes at 0? What do you mean by 0? I don't know. I don't know what you mean by that. Doctor says, I hope you didn't forget about me. Dude, just Discord me. Yeah? It's on a Saturday, right? I think we talked about it. Or is it? It's not? Whatever, man. Just Discord me closer, okay? Don't worry, we'll do it. Why need the Devo energy? What if it comes out at 0? No. It's coming out at 100, buddy. It's gonna be 100. There's no way it's 0. It's gonna be 100. It's gonna be 100. Like, I mean, dude, the dev notes that was revealed, right? It showed, right? It showed 100 over 100, right? They're not gonna fucking release the patch and then say, we released it, but we didn't for 2 hours, right? They're not gonna do that. No way they do that. They're not gonna do another. They're not gonna pull another El Sharian on us. You know the El Sharian thing, right? They announce it, they release it, but you can't get him until you farm like 10 weeks. They're not gonna do that. I don't think they can't do that to me, dude. I am so excited for this. I'm gonna strip. Sorry, Perna. I'm gonna strip Perna. I'm gonna strip Perna for Rogue. Actually gonna do that because he looks really cool. Yeah, because I think Rogue needs great rules to work though. What did you get your free? Yeah, I got it. I logged in. I didn't do any content while I was in the US though. But I did log in and get the reward for reset. Don't worry about it. We'll get to that maybe later or tomorrow, okay? So I think that's gonna be it. 1 second, let me see if I have this here. Alright, I have it. I have it. Where am I? The fuck? Okay. This one. Right? This is the Summer's War meetup shirt. This is the XXL one. This is mine. I'm keeping this. I like big sizes. Yeah. It's got all the cities that they visited. And this one says LA. So we'll be giving away this one. I mean, not this size though, the XL size, for this video. Okay, so if you're watching this on YouTube, just leave a comment. I'll pick one and we'll give this out. I'll ship it out to you. FOC, free of charge. Okay? So don't forget about that. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to leave a comment. So that's all we have for this story time. I'm over the next few days, things might come back to me if I remember something and talk about them, but pretty much that's about it. So thank you for tuning in. Why am I not doing PvP today? Because I'm gonna do some videos on those, and this is like a last minute thing. I literally just got off the plane a few hours ago and I just want to talk to you all about my experience there, so that it's still fresh in the memory. Okay, so that's it for me. I'm actually gonna go sleep now. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next time. That's right. So let me talk a bit more about RTA. I did some RTA over there. I came I was 2 wins away from G1, and then I lost, and I lost all the way back down, and I was tilted. The whole one of the days there, I was so tilted, so angry and so tilted. Just the entire duration there pissed me off. All right, I'm gonna give you guys a sneak peek, okay? I'm gonna sneak peek this guy in. All right. Where is he? Where is he? We're gonna go like that. Like that. Alright. Let's see that. Let's see that. He's gonna ban Amelia. I really wanna do this, but since he's gonna ban Amelia, I gotta take a Veladrol in there. Alright. That's right. Alright, Bulwark sneak peek. Yeah, this year was insane, right? This year was insane. You gonna do it, buddy? Okay. 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 Alright, you done? Bye-bye. See you later. Next. Bye-bye. See you later.